What surprised me most about Vector is the wonderful people that were in it. I was very blessed with a really great management staff who trained me and taught me how to interact with people, how to overcome objections, and they treated me like family, and it was a really wonderful experience. Honestly didn't think that a sales job would have that kind of personal touch to it. Hi, my name is Megan Jamal, and I'm from Plano, Texas. Before Vector Marketing, I had a job as a secretary in a jewelry office. It was actually a really good job, but I was just a seasonal worker and they didn't need me over the summer anymore, so I was honestly at a loss for a job. Coincidentally, I got a mailer from you guys, and I'm like, okay, I need a job, so I think this would be a great opportunity. Then I found out it was Cutco, and I love cooking, so that made me really excited. Once I got the mailer, I figured it was worth a shot. I wanted to start the job, and I told my parents, and naturally they were a little bit hesitant because it's really difficult to have success in a sales job, especially semi-short term, and I understand why they were hesitant, but ended up going a lot better than I thought and what they thought. So they were pleasantly surprised, and it was really cool for them to be happy with how well I did. That made me feel pretty good. What made me say yes to Vector Marketing was the professional people that they had running our interviews. We started out with a virtual group interview, and then we did individual. And I liked how the people spoke. I liked how they ran the interview. I feel like they did a wonderful job, and I thought that was a good example of the company. One of my best customer stories was when I saw the referral of a close family member, and I didn't really know anything about these people because it was a referral, and I was like, okay, let's see how this goes. It was a wonderful husband and wife. They were so kind, and by the end they really wanted to buy Cutco, and it was great. I did my best to do all the things that I'm supposed to, like tell them about the easy pay and all that kind of good stuff, but they were still very hesitant. And the woman looked at me because I told her I was going to college, I was in drumline, I told her everything about me, and shared my goals. And she's like, if I get this, are you going to get A's in school? And I said, yes, ma'am, I already get A's. And she's like, all right, I want to hear how you're doing. And I'm like, okay, I'll tell you how I'm doing. I'll keep you updated. And then her and her husband got a little set of knives because they were apparently intrigued with what I was doing with my life. And it really made me see how if I do well in my life and I'm able to present that to other people, that I have goals and that I've accomplished things and that I really have a sight for what I want the future to be, people are receptive to that. And it makes them more receptive to me and to the product. So it kind of just reminded me that if I share who I am, people usually tend to be pretty receiving of that. The best part about working for myself is that it's all on me. I really like responsibility because it shows me where I'm weak. It shows me where I can improve. I'm able to control my hours, and it's really all based off of merit and skill rather than time. You put more time into it, you get better, but it's not a flat hourly rate. If you put more passion into it, you put more dedication and spend the same time as someone else, but you're more passionate and you do a better job, you can get ahead of your peers in that sense. Skills that I've learned through Vector are how to be very observant, especially when you enter a person's home, and also how to be very respectful and kind. And you need to find some sort of connection with someone. Because of this job, I can walk up to someone on the street and I'm confident with striking up a conversation with them because I know I've had conversations with God knows how many people and all different kinds, and I know that I can find something to talk with them about and hopefully make them happy. I would recommend Vector Marketing because it teaches a lot more than anybody would ever anticipate. I would wager that doing this job has armed me with more sales tactics, more simple observance skills, and just honestly more sales skills than I bet I could get in a class at school. So it's the real world experience that is truly wonderful. It's a wonderful opportunity, and I think everyone should at least give it a shot.